Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and our real connections. Through our Scream Your Dream membership, as well as all of our wonderful courses and programs you can find on our channel by logging on to thisisit.tv. I'm so excited to join you each and every day. I do this Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern in hopes of truly not only inspiring you for the day, but keeping you motivated each and every day and throughout the week. And thank you so much for continuing to join in on the madness. It is so much fun. And we just really are having a good time. So I'm excited that you guys are hanging on in there with me. Today is good morning, Jack. Good morning, everyone. Good to see you. I'm so excited that we are able to do this, and we have been doing this. This is episode 259, if you can believe it. And so we are rocking and rolling and keeping things moving. And it has just been a really, really great opportunity for us to chat with you. And I know that things have changed for a lot of us. We've done our best to kind of keep things moving forward. We've done our best to kind of put things one foot in front of the other. We've done our best to ensure that we are taking all of the necessary steps to be our best selves. But we also know that sometimes things don't work out. We also know that sometimes things don't make much sense. We also know that sometimes there are far more valleys than there are hills, and we must navigate that space. We know that to be true. And so when I speak to you today, it's not about if you are going to have hardships, but how you have those hardships. That's what it is. It's not whether or not you are running a race with hurdles in them, because you are running, in fact, a race that has nothing but hurdles. But what you have to do is figure out, how are you going to participate in this, in the falling down? Are you going to fall, or are you going to fly? Either way, you're going down. But you have to figure out if you are going to smack your face up against that pavement, or if you are going to catch some wind and soar. You get to determine that. Because whether or not you fall down, that's just going to be the nature of things, my love. That's just going to be the nature of things. Good morning, Candace. Good morning, Orinthia. Chitra, how are you? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited that you are all joining me this morning. It is not whether or not you are going to fall down, my loves. It's how you fall. Are you falling, or are you flying? Because we're going to figure it out. Are we going to catch that wind and we're going to take off? Or are we going to just remain on the ground, right? To be scraped up in that way. How are you going to jump that hurdle? And if you do fall, my darling, will you catch that wind and will you soar? I need you to understand. There is something to falling gracefully. There is something to understanding the lessons within the valley. There's something to understanding that part of what it is that we have chosen to do, because like fools, right? We have this entrepreneurial spirit. Like fools, we have chosen to leave our 40-hour-a-week workday to work 80 hours. Like fools, we have decided that this is the journey that we're going to take. And like fools, we know that there are hurdles in our way, that this will be a road that is long and often less traveled. And we must understand what happens when the mishaps come our way. When the things in which we did not prepare for and the things in which we did prepare for did not go our way. Are we going to fall, or are we going to fly? We get to determine. We get to determine what that looks like, what that feels like, what it's going to mean in order to put one foot in front of the other, but to take off, right? To take off knowing better, understanding more. Right? Being clear that going left is not the way, going right, ooh, I should have made that decision. Okay. We know that we're not all going to make the right decisions. We know that everything isn't necessarily going to work out every single way in which we have planned. We know even when we plan and overplan and do and overdo, things will not necessarily work out. We know that to be true. But what I want us to do is I want us to find our grace in the fall. I want us to understand that we will fall down, but it is time to catch that wind and fly. because we should have better momentum based on the valley. We should have a better way for us to brace ourselves to jump. Yeah, it's a little further, right, than we had anticipated. Yeah, we got knocked on our heels. But now we can take off with intention. We can be in a stronger space, navigate in a stronger way, communicate from a place of knowing, not a place of assumption. We have the ability to do that. You have the ability to fly from where you stand versus falling down and giving up and leaving it alone. There's a reason why you left your original journey and path to be a fool like me and do what you want to do in the direction in which you want to do it. This is a choice that you have made, you silly, silly people. But I want you to look at your trials and tribulations a little differently. I want you to look at what it is that you have built a little differently. I want you to see that it is not about necessarily falling down, but figuring out a way to fly. Right? This is hard. This journey is difficult. We have decided, we have made an assumption that we are going to get closer to where it is that we want to be. We have decided that this is the path at which we are going to take. And we recognize it is the path less traveled, that we are going to have to work longer, arrive earlier, leave later than the average person. And with all of that ambition comes some trials and tribulations. But we can choose whether to be down for the count or figure out a way to fly and not fall. It's hard. It's difficult. It requires not only determination, but focus, right? To the point where in which it looks as if you are flying with very little effort, right? We don't look at the birds in the sky and say, oh, that looks hard. They are soaring effortlessly, but they are flapping their wings aggressively, and we can join them as it relates. Are you falling, my darlings, or are you flying? Our hope is to fly. To fly takes effort. To fly takes motion, takes flapping to fly. But the view is better up there, my friends. The view is better up there. What you can accomplish is better up there. That's what it is that we need. I don't want you to fall. We know that things are going to be hard. That's not the goal, but how are you falling? That is what I'm concerned with. How are you falling? Are you falling with the intention to fly, or are you falling to hit the dang ground? My goal is not for you to hit the ground with a splat, but for you to catch that air, for you to flap those wings and begin to fly. It takes a lot more effort, requires a lot more guts, but you have that. You have the strength. You made this decision. You decided to walk this path. You said, you knew that this was what you wanted to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to flap our wings. If you weren't clear on what my goal was for you and this morning message is for you, for those of you that feel like you are falling, for you to begin to flap your wings. And when I say that, I mean, it's time to put in even more work. I know, Sheldon, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I am thirsty. Get a glass of water, get some rest, and get ready to start flapping. It's time for us to catch that wind. It's time for us to fly. We are not going to spend all of this effort, all of our want falling down. We are going to spend this effort capitalizing on the journeys and the lessons that we find in the darkest places. We're going to utilize that to push us forward and to fly and leave the falling for someone else. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. I love when you come and see me each and every day. I provide a morning message Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern in hopes of you being inspired, not only for today, but motivated each and every day. We provide through the This Is It network an ability to connect remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that through our growing community, our engaging content, and our real connections. For more information on all that we've got going on, log on to thisisItTV.com. To check out our latest episodes, you can do so on our new platform, thisisIt.tv. And to follow, fan, and like us, please do so everywhere you find at This Is It TV. If you need a little inspiration, if you know others that are falling and not flying and need to hear a little bit of motivation to get them through not only today, but each and every day, tell them to join us each and every day at 11 o'clock Eastern, or share this video with them now. I would love for you to join us. I would love for you to connect with us. We are so looking forward to all that we've got going on, and we cannot wait for you to continue to be part of our journey. Make sure that you tell your story. Make sure that you no longer whisper your wishes. It's time for all of you to scream your dream. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.